It is fascinating to know while we are still completing the second stage of our sleep, waiting for the sunrise, there is a part of land in our own country which sees the very radiant first rays of the sun piercing through the clouds and waking up life on the land and forest. The place which I am talking about is Dong Valley in Arunachal Pradesh. To visit this place, you have to go through some very tough terrain at places where there are almost no roads, stay in sub zero temperatures, and almost no communication. But of course, you pass through some beautiful landscapes, enchanting woodland, desolate villages, and lots of bridges. As we enter Anjor district, the first landmark is the Aroa Bridge built over the Tiring River, laid over brilliant clear aquamarine running water of the Tiring River. Undulating roads greets us, quietly edging for a moment of respite and nature photography. Let all the children boogie.
I had to phone someone, so I picked on you. Oh, oh, hey, that's far out. So you heard him too. Oh, oh, switch on the TV. We may pick him up on channel 2. Look out your window, I can see his light. If we can sparkle, he may land tonight.
Finally, after reaching Walong, one can stay in homestay or opt for guest house just near Dong Valley. To view the first sunrise, one has to wake up at 2:30 a.m. and start trekking for Dong Valley at around 3 a.m., crossing the iron bridge over Lohit River. The trek will be around 8 kilometers. A guide and torch is recommended as without these two it will be difficult to find the way to the valley. You will require a bonfire after reaching the hilltop. Situated at a confluence of Lohit and Sati rivers, which is said to receive the first sun rays in India, at an altitude of 1240 meters. Dong is placed at a strategic location of tri-junction of three countries, namely India, Myanmar and China. The place has an unspoiled natural beauty, a remote place in the farthest corner of the country, untouched by our modern lives, pristine and maintaining its natural beauty. Dong is a small slice of heaven. Nicknamed a photographer's paradise, the village is enshrouded in a blanket of clouds over the towering mountains that surround the area. Located just below the west bank of the Lohit River, under the foot suspension bridge, you will find a hot spring that is heated by subterranean volcanic activity. Once you walk down the bank of the river, you will find small pools of crystal clear water sitting absolutely still. These are the hot springs that aren't quite big enough to take a bath in, but you can enjoy dipping your feet in it for some time.
Let the children use it. Let all the children boogie.
Lastly, how can someone miss going to the last village of eastern India after having come along so far? Yes, I am talking about Kaho, the last village with only 12 families, staying at a height of 1300 meters above sea level. This village is so close to the McMahon line that it is hard to distinguish the hills belonging to India and China. The best part of the journey is the captivating views of the snow-capped mountains and the Lohit River with its turquoise water and the pristine valleys. After a cup of tea and a plate of Maggi at Kaho, we started our return journey at 10:30 am from Kaho and returned to Dibrugarh at 2:30 am next morning after driving for 16 hours, but it is advisable to stay at Hayulia and avoid night driving.